Welcome back. Scientists from around the area are currently exploring an area off of Manasota Key after ancient bones were found there.
While searching for shark's teeth, divers found the human remains buried under the floor of the Gulf waters. ABC 7's Christopher Brantley joins us with more on this interesting discovery. Christopher?
Good evening. Those bones are believed to be from an ancient Native American burial ground. Certainly not the first time something like this has been discovered in the area. And in fact, this is the Intracoastal Waterway. It's what makes Venice an island. And when workers were digging this up in the 1960s, they discovered all kinds of ancient artifacts coming out of the dirt, including human remains.
The thing that sets this area apart is it's a unique place in that it's underwater.
About a quarter mile off the coast of Manasota Key lies archaeologists' most recent discovery.
When they were looking for the shark's teeth that people typically look for in the area, they found a human bone.
Local divers found the bone. Fearing the worst, the divers contacted state authorities, which sent out scientists.
They determined it was a bone of some ancient origin.
It's believed to be the remains of Native Americans who lived here until the 1600s. The burial ground is still there, although authorities are hesitant to say exactly where it is, out of fear of divers trying to explore.
There are human remains there, and it's against Florida statutes to interfere with any site that has human remains on it.
It's not unusual for this area at all. We had two major tribes that populated this area.
Larry Humes is a local historian. He says stories of people finding Native American remains is pretty common.
Utility workers were digging to put in utilities, underground cable and so forth, uncovered skeletal remains.
Native Americans lived on the Suncoast until about the time the Spanish explorers landed here. Humes tells us the explorers brought diseases that ultimately killed many Native Americans. When they died, they were buried in burial grounds, like the one discovered off Manasota Key.
The reason it's a mysterious place right now is the scientists are still doing their work. They're still trying to determine exactly how large it is, how many remains might be there.
As scientists continue to dive in the area looking for clues as to what else may be out there, they told us they're hopeful to have a better understanding by early next year. Live in Venice, Christopher Brantley, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, Christopher, thank you so much. A military judge rules that Bowe Bergdahl should serve no prison time for endangering his comrades by walking off his Afghanistan post. The judge gave Bergdahl a dishonorable discharge, reduced his rank to private, and said he must forfeit pay equal to $1,000 per month for 10 months. Bergdahl pleaded guilty to desertion and misbehavior before the enemy and had faced up to life in prison. Prosecutors had sought stiff punishment because service members who searched for Bergdahl after he disappeared were wounded. The defense countered that Bergdahl suffered enough after being held captive by Taliban allies for 5 years.
As the investigation into possible Russian meddling in the 2016 presidential election heats up, Attorney General Jeff Sessions now faces new questions. ABC's Serena Marshall tells us what happens next in that ongoing investigation.
A new question in the Russia investigation. Did the president and attorney general lie about a member of the campaign having contact with Russians? It all goes back to this meeting in March of 2016. There, seated between then-candidate Trump and Senator Jeff Sessions, Foreign Policy Advisor George Papadopoulos. Monday's unsealed documents revealed Papadopoulos worked with suspected Russian contacts, then lied to the FBI about those meetings, and showed when he introduced himself at that meeting, told them, quote, he had connections that could help arrange a meeting between then-candidate Trump and President Putin. A Trump advisor in the room tells ABC News as Mr. Trump listened on, Jeff Sessions shot down the idea and said not to mention it again. But President Trump has denied anyone on his campaign had contacts with Russia. And when it came to that meeting,
I don't remember much about that meeting. It was a very unimportant meeting.
The Attorney General now faces new questions after this testimony at his confirmation hearing.
If there is any evidence that anyone affiliated with the Trump campaign communicated with the Russian government in the course of this campaign, what will you do?
Senator Franken, I'm not aware of any of those activities.
More recently, he was asked again about contact with the Russian government.
I have no knowledge of any such conversations by anyone connected to the Trump campaign.
But those court documents do not say Papadopoulos' contacts were active government officials.
Democrats want the Attorney General to clarify his comments on Russia, but the Justice Department insists he never gave false testimony. Serena Marshall, ABC News, Washington.
A lockdown at the White House has been lifted and one person is in custody after reports of suspicious activity. Pennsylvania Avenue and Lafayette Park were also closed to pedestrians near the White House as the Secret Service conducted its investigation. The incident coming minutes after President Trump departed the White House on Marine One to begin his trip to Asia. The identity of the person in custody has not yet been released.
Well, the crowds are gathering out at Music on Main in Lakewood Ranch.
Perfect night for this event. Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan is there and joins us now with more. Bob?
Well, we've got a group behind me right here getting ready for some great music. You guys ready to go? Yeah! All right. I look forward to hearing you guys and seeing you up there dancing as well, all right? All right. We'll talk to them in a little bit. They're from up north, but they've lived down here for many years now. So, and one lady right there, she likes the view, and she saw me putting hairspray on one day. I remember that day. I wasn't ready for the weather. Anyway, I'm ready for the weather tonight and for the great music of yesterdays here at Lakewood Ranch. Music on Main, the first Friday of the month here in November. And you couldn't ask for better weather. Generally fair skies now up and down the coast. We are looking at current conditions, sunny and temperatures in the low 80s up and down the coast. We have a breeze out of the north. How's the humidity? Is it okay? People are happy with it. Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah, they approve. And it looks like it's going to be a great night and gorgeous night, too, with temperatures dropping down into the mid-70s by 9 o'clock tonight. So it should be a very comfortable evening. It shouldn't be too cold. Some people are bringing little jackets or sweaters, but not much. A little wind out of the north, keeping things a bit cooler. But generally short pants and short sleeve shirts. Temperatures tonight expected to be into the mid-60s for the most part up and down the coast. We are looking for lows to start things off on Saturday morning, rather comfortable. That's seasonal for this time of year. We'll have much more on our weather forecast. Let you know about the rest of the weekend and beyond coming up in just a few minutes. But you can see Scott, Jacqueline behind me. People have all lined up already. What they do is they put their chairs out. They go have a little dinner, go visit some of the booths, maybe pick up a Bud Light or something, all benefiting some causes here for Music on Main. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Bob. Less than half an hour till that gets underway. Well, a follow-up now on a deadly shooting at a Colorado Walmart earlier this week. The man accused of shooting and killing 3 people made his first court appearance today. The judge gave prosecutors 72 hours to formally charge Scott Ostrom. He was arrested following a brief chase on Thursday, one day after the shooting in the Denver suburb of Thornton. Neighbors describe Ostrom as rude and angry, saying he was sometimes seen carrying a rifle bag. He's expected to be back in court on Monday. In the meantime, he will remain in custody.
The happiest place on earth is continuously now trying to get rid of alligators on its property. State wildlife officials say the number of gators removed from Walt Disney property more than doubled in the 6 months after a Nebraska toddler was killed. In June of last year, an alligator grabbed 2-year-old Lane Graves while he was playing on a beach outside the Grand Floridian Resort. Before Graves' death that year, 24 alligators had been removed from Disney properties. The number more than doubled to 53 from the day of his death to the end of 2016.
SeaWorld Orlando's animal rescue team working to rehabilitate a rescued melon-headed whale. The 320-pound adult whale was rescued by the Clearwater Marine Aquarium in Florida Fish and Wildlife on October 13th and then transported to SeaWorld Orlando. Right now, that whale is facing a lot of challenges, including a likely case of pneumonia, but the teams are working day and night to give him the best chance. The goal is to get him healthy and return him to the wild as quickly as possible.
There were lines across the country and here on the Suncoast this morning as people waited for hours to get their hands on the latest iPhone. May have looked like a Black Friday sale at the University Town Center Mall, but there was only one item on everyone's minds, the iPhone 10, priced at $999. The phone's screen takes up more space on the device and replaces the home button with face detection technology. Those who decided to wait in line today at UTC had to wait until the mall opened at 10 a.m., while other Apple stores around the U.S. opened earlier at 8 a.m.
Man, I saw some people around the country even camping out in some places for that new iPhone. I can't even keep up with all the updates that are going on these days.
I know, this is the one they all want though.
I know.
Still to come in your Suncoast News, as we prepare to get an extra hour this Sunday, you may already be dreaming about that extra time to sleep.
But what does the time change mean for your health? We'll have the answer coming up next.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Need more space in your place? The More Space Place can help. With Murphy beds that disappear to reveal a home office, living room, or den. Custom closets with designated areas for your shoes, bags, wardrobe, and accessories. Custom-built entertainment centers, garage storage systems, and more. The More Space Place has 3 showrooms next to Sonny's on US 41 South in Sarasota, on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard just south of State Route 64 in Bradenton, and on Tamiami Trail next to Panera Bread in Port Charlotte. Put more space in your place at the More Space Place.
Enjoy fine wine, craft beer, and delicious foods, all while supporting a great cause at the 16th Annual Suncoast Food and Wine Festival presented by Publix, Saturday, November 11th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Sarasota Polo Club. Taste wines from around the world and sample cuisine from the area's finest restaurants. All proceeds benefit a variety of local charities and Rotary Club projects. For tickets and information, visit suncoastfoodandwinefest.com.
Let me introduce you to the ultimate Florida window. Do you feel safer with this or this? You'll be proud too.
Buy more, save more. Volume discounts on 4 or more windows.
This is an important medical announcement. Bard IVC filters have been linked to punctured veins and problems with migration. Anyone who's received a Bard IVC filter must receive medical monitoring and may be entitled to substantial compensation. If you have the Bard Recovery G2 or G2 Express filter, you are in a class of patients who should be compensated for some expenses. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. This call is confidential. There's no cost and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to people who should have been warned about the risks of the Bard IVC filters. Call the IVC Filter Hotline if you or a loved one has received an IVC filter and experienced a vein puncture or required medical monitoring. You must call now.
Call 800-329-3089. 800-329-3089.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
It's time to fall back this Sunday as daylight saving time comes to an end. While some enjoy getting that extra hour of sleep, others hate to see those extra hours of daylight slip away. Kim Hutcherson looks at how the time change affects your health.
The extra hour of sleep you'll get this weekend will only last so long. You'll have to give it back in the spring. And that extra hour of morning daylight comes at a cost, extra hours of darkness in the evenings. Some studies have linked a lack of light to depression or seasonal affective disorder. Here are some things that you can do to make the most of your daylight. Some psychiatrists recommend taking a morning walk right after sunrise. Bring more light into your home by keeping the blinds and shades open. Coming home to a dark house can cause a person to feel sleepy, so invest in lamps for the evening and set them on timers so they're on before you get home. Keep an active social life and plan a winter vacation somewhere nice and sunny. Don't oversleep or stay in bed all day. And probably most importantly, maintain a routine sleep schedule so you can keep your body clock on time and get the most out of your day. For today's Health Minute, I'm Kim Hutcherson.
Well, time now to check your first alert traffic for the drive home. There is lots of green on the map, and the delays we are seeing are pretty typical for this time of day, especially on I-75 northbound, where we are seeing some of the usual slowdowns near the University Parkway exit. Well, let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. He's at Music on Main. Lots of people heading out there.
Yeah, a lot already there. Hi, Bob.
Yeah, just chilling out right now. You know, this is the way to do it, right? You guys having a good time? I just kind of commandeered this chair right here. We don't know. They'll be fine with it, right? A hard day. You guys have had a hard day of work. Where are you guys from mainly?
Chicago, Naperville, Illinois.
Oh yeah, Naperville, Illinois. Okay,
Yes,
that's
Naperville.
up in Chicago. You know,
Yes.
I think last year on this day it came up on my Facebook page. Chicago Cubs won.
You betcha. World Series, and they will again. They will again.
I like where your head's at.
No. Yes. 100.
So you guys,
We have faith.
you have faith. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Well, that was good for Houston to win. I really enjoyed that. Yeah.
We were rooting for Houston. We were definitely rooting for Houston.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you guys think of the weather?
Oh, it's beautiful. That's why we're here. That's why we're here.
So you guys live here year round now?
No, 8 months.
8 months?
Yeah.
I know you do. You guys do.
Pretty much. We leave for a couple of months.
Right.
But basically, just own here, Lakewood Ranch.
We like all the people that stay here and all the people that go home for a little while and come back. We love them all.
Right.
Come on out here to Lakewood Ranch and make sure you watch ABC7 and tell your friends, all right? That's what it's all about.
told them to watch you.
All right, give me the weather forecast real quick.
Beautiful. Lovely.
They got it right. Beautiful, 80 and sunny. That's what it is right now. Thanks a lot, you guys, for your time. Appreciate it. I'm going to do it right here from the chair, here live at Lakewood Ranch with current conditions right now. The Casey Key webcam is showing beautiful, calm conditions out there in the waters right now. Seas running less than 2 feet, and that's the way it's going to be, too, over the weekend. So if you have any boating plans, much better than last weekend when we had small craft advisories up. This weekend, not a problem at all. Seas running less than 2 feet, as I said, right on in through the weekend. The beaches will be loaded up, people. It should be great beach weather as well for this weekend. Now, current conditions, we're looking at generally fair skies and up and down the coast. Typically, temperatures this time of night, upper 70s to low 80s. And it looks as though we won't see much of a problem with fog tonight. We will see the possibility of some patchy inland fog. Dew point temperatures now into the mid-60s, and the pressure continues to rise at 30 inches even at this point. And a little bit higher than that at the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport, but 30 inches here at Lakewood Ranch. Not sure what graphic we're on right now, but I can tell you that whatever graphic it is, what is that again? Oh, we're stuck. We're stuck just like we are right out here in this beautiful weather. Stuck outside, right? Anyway, we're going to go to the forecast panels right now. Then I'll intro the fishing segment. But the boating forecast looks like this. Seas will be running less than 2 feet and a light chop on the bays and inland waters. The water temperature, it's 74. Is that too cold for you guys to go swimming? 74? A little too chilly, yeah? Yeah, okay. For Chicago, it shouldn't be. That's like a summer day. Are you kidding me? Yeah, okay. So anyway, the tides are on your screen right there. We're looking at beautiful tides, the beautiful water out there with the tides coming up, looking pretty nice. And we are looking for a nice sunset tonight. Send some pictures in the pics at mysuncoast.com, and you'll be able to see those tonight at 11 o'clock. Well, here's the forecast for tonight. Looking for generally fair skies and low temperatures down into the mid-60s for the most part. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine and high temperatures warming into the low to mid-80s, low 80s near the coast. And then the extended forecast shapes up to be really nice. We'll see mid-80s, a little bit warm, all the way through Friday. Another weak front comes on through, and then we'll see temperature right around 80 degrees on Friday. How are you girls doing today? Good! You guys all look great. What are you doing? You kind of dressed up, painting, it looks like, or something?
Art.
Oh, yeah?
And we did like a sunset. So
You guys are doing beautiful sunset pictures, huh?
Yeah.
I love painting. It's your birthday? It's my birthday. It's my birthday. What's your birthday? What birthday is it?
A pink.
How old are you?
9.
9. What's your name?
Avery.
Avery. Everyone wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Avery. I tell you what, they're having a great time out here. All ages, you know, from 9-year-old up to 70. Wait a minute, okay, 60, 50, I was going to get average. Anyway, we had a great time fishing this week. Here's a little bit more. Captain Johnny, his son Todd, and JT the Fly Guy were on a mission today to catch an elusive fish, which goes by many names. This snowy white egret got what it was after. The one we were seeking would not be as easy. Heading out to a nearshore reef, it had all the makings of a good day.
It's all about to take off this time of year. The bait's here. The birds are here, the fish are here, all of a sudden about to happen.
The fish he's referring to are Lil Toonie, False Albacore, Bonito, or nicknamed Fat Albert. You can often spot them in packs, hitting the bait at the surface and then diving down only to pop up well out of reach. But after anchoring near a reef and chumming up, they came right to the boat. Oh yeah. He's got it, Albie. He got it, man. They are a fast, fun fish to catch, and they are built for speed.
This is what we came out here to do, try to catch an albacore, false albacore, or little toonie as we call them around here, on the fly. And we got one on. Now we just got to get him in.
After about a 10-minute fight, it's boat time for this guy.
Very strong. I mean, they're shaped like a little football. They're so streamlined and everything.
They are a strong fish and full of muscle, not very good eating, and are considered only a game fish. And it was game on again for JT. And again, after about a 10-minute fight, the fish was boated.
Nice fish. Look at that. Beautiful LT. On the fly. Fell out. Remember, take your kid fishing, because someday they may take you.
Even an old kid.
Yeah, JT, the fly guy, getting it done with the little toonies. That was a great catch right there. Look at this. This was caught on a fly, too. These are called triple tail. They hang out around the buoys of the crab traps, and a couple of them from Rick Grassett's boat. Again, tight lines. You can see a couple of those pictures right there. Those are two of those. And then we have the big, again, snook as well. A couple of snook caught. We have Steve Herrick catching the snook out there on Lakewood Ranch, and I should say out in Lombo Key. Beautiful day here. Looks to be good tonight. You got yesterday's, got the birthday girl in the house, and a lot of people having a great time. The seats starting to get full up here as well. You guys gonna have a good night tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you so much. Some mixed messages about the U.S. economy today. The federal government says the U.S. added 261,000 jobs in October. That's the best performance since President Trump took office, and a rebound from a below-average September numbers caused by hurricanes. Unemployment also inched down to 4.1% last month. That's the lowest the rate has been since 2000.
And as we get into season, some local businesses need some extra help. If you're on the job hunt or know someone who is, you'll want to listen up. Tableside Restaurant Group is looking to fill over 100 positions in 3 restaurants. That includes Libby's Cafe, Louis Modern, and Muse at the Ringling, as well as Modern Events, the company's catering and special events division. You can apply for those jobs at Louis Modern in downtown Sarasota from 1 to 4 p.m. on November 10th and 11th.
Yeah, it's going to be getting busier and busier at our area restaurants, and they're going to need the help to serve all those people.
You can already see it on the roadways.
Entertainment news is next. Stay with us.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Hi, I'm Chef Bob. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday morning on ABC7, where we'll be serving up the most awesome dishes. Then stop by your neighborhood Publix, pick up the recipe card and all the ingredients.
The following message is brought to you by Mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? You need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free at 1-800-777-1366 or go to mesobook.com.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Being the caregiver for someone you love is truly a blessing, but sometimes you can lose a part of yourself. To be your best, for them and for you, it's important to have time to be able to recharge your batteries. When you call Tidewell Hospice, they can give you a chance to do just that, and with the peace of mind of knowing your loved one is in the very best hands. Tidewell Hospice, it's more than you think.
Need a light bulb? Batteries Plus Bulbs has a huge selection of LEDs starting as low as 99 cents.
The one inside the clothes dryer.
Oh, you use the clothes dryer.
Visit batteriesplus.com for a store near you.
SRQ Performance Parts provides parts and accessories from over 300 manufacturers, so you can get that new manifold, carburetor, gasket, bolt kit, or nitrous oxide system fast. We'll help you beat the competition. Call or visit SRQ Performance Parts online today for all your high-performance parts and advice.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
As we get into the holiday season, you may be already thinking about what to get the people on your shopping list this year. And if you are, Oprah Winfrey's Favorite Things gift guide is now available to help out. This year's list includes 102 gifts. Users will find it easy to sort through the online list since gifts are categorized by hobbies and price range. You can find that full list online at oprah.com or at amazon.com.
And speaking of holiday shopping, Amazon is announcing their best-selling toy right now. This is the Women of NASA playset. It honors 4 women who played vital roles in the U.S. space program. Astronauts Sally Ride and Mae Jemison, astronomer Nancy Grace Roman, and computer scientist Margaret Hamilton are all involved in that playset. The set went on sale Wednesday morning and quickly sold out, but it is still available on LEGO's online shop. The Women of NASA set was first pitched to LEGO last year by MIT News Deputy Editor. She says any product that lets girls see themselves in careers like this is important for children of all genders.
The second season of the hit Netflix show Stranger Things is one of the TV's top shows, according to Nielsen. The company that measures TV audiences says just shy of 16 million people watched episode 1 of the show's second season in the 3 days after it was released last Friday. That would make it the top show on cable right now and in the top 5 on network TV, but Nielsen just started tracking streaming online services like Netflix, and Netflix is saying in the past that Nielsen's numbers are way off. So regardless, it is clear that a lot of people are watching Stranger Things too.
I saw a lot of Halloween costumes being some of those characters from Stranger Things this year as well.
It's a great show. I just finished, it's 9 parts, so I just finished it last night. It was terrific.
Oh yeah, I tend to binge watch those kind of shows, but it is a good show.
We'll be right back with more news.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Let me introduce you to the ultimate Florida window. Do you feel safer with this or this? You'll be proud too.
Buy more, save more. Volume discounts on 4 or more windows.